Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Crossword. And Happy New Year. Monday, January 1st, 2024. We'll dive into today's crossword in a minute, but I did the Sunday, off camera um, with my mom. I don't do Sundays very often, but we wanted to do one. And the theme was fun, it was going to be a New Year's themed one. I thought this was the theme here was especially interesting because I had like two separate aha moments with this theme. So, by the way, it says it's going down. And the revealer was down here. End of December tradition depicted 5 times in this puzzle. Ball drop. And then we have Times Square, New Year's Eve. And there are 5 different clues where the answer is ball, right? Foot part, event for Cinderella, etc. I was like, okay, that's cute. Usually you don't have that many. You're not allowed to have the same word more than once, but okay. They told us it would happen. That's part of the theme. Fair enough. But then, it got a little weirder. This was before any aha moments. It was like, okay, sure, there's balls. So, for example, this one, there were a bunch of clues hinted with, after midnight, or, for example, where is it? This one says before midnight. And the first one I saw was this, before midnight sloth, e.g. And I'm like, herbivore, what does this have to do with midnight, right? Here's these ointments. Oh, lotions. What does this have to do with midnight? But at some point, I think here, yes, I couldn't figure out what event for Cowboys or Broncos was. Because in 5 letters, starting with L, I had the ball, obviously. I was like, what the heck could it be? And eventually I realized, oh, it's not a single clue. The word ball has dropped into place in front of this. They play a ball game. Sure. Football is a ball game. Why not? So we went on and but there were some others where even that, and oh, right, up here is Journey's Open Arms and Guns N' Roses November Titan. We had filled in the crosses, and this was definitely lads, but it didn't make any sense. I was thinking to myself, you might talk about a song being a ballad, but a lad? And then later it's oh yeah, look at this. The ball dropped right into place. It's ballads. How cute. But then there was one where even that realization didn't work. Here, synchronized swimming is, sure, it's ballet. Why not? Wasn't there another one where it didn't quite make sense without this last aha? Yes, here, this one. Totally lose it. Sure, you could say ballistic, but to totally lose it is not to ballistic, it's to go ballistic. And that's when I realized, look, before the ball dropped, there's go. So you're supposed to say go ballistic. Go ballistic. And suddenly all these other ones started to make more sense as well, right? These aren't just lads or ballads, they're power ballads, which is definitely a term that's been used for stuff like that. These aren't just lotions, they're herbal lotions. Oh, right, once I figured out the down, it's wait, how are these bowel lotions? Balotions? Figuring out that you're supposed to include the H-E-R helped. Anyways, I just thought this was a fun little theme. Was there another ball somewhere we didn't look at? Oh, right. It wasn't just ballet for synchronized swimming. It was water ballet. So very lovely. And football game finally made sense for the football teams. Wasn't just a ball game. Anyway, on to today's crossword, the Monday. Take on as debt, you incur it. Got on in years if you aged. Part to play in a play is a role. Get a run or a goal, you score. Remedy? Not sure. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Accord, Civic, or CRV? Those are Hondas, right? Part of the eye that shares its name with a rainbow goddess. Iris? I don't know about that. Many office computers are desktops, so that seems fine. Opposite of basic in chemistry is acidic. A guru is an expert. Prince loved by Ariel is Eric? Yeah, remedy is a cure. Eric with a C? Probably. Suffix for a celebration. Bash? Not quite, I don't think. Turn over a new leaf, say. Not sure. Popular cream-filled cookies are Oreos. Oh, a fest is a suffix for celebration. There we go. Kids chasing game with head taps. Duck, duck, goose. Rugrats dad. Oh, stew pickles. You in French. Toi. Midsections of human bodies are torsos. Off-Broadway musical made into a 2021 film? Directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda. I don't know. I'm sure I'll recognize it, but... Proportion? Scale, maybe? Nope. To be visibly affected by something is to react to it. Bacon slice is a strip. Pageant crown is a tiara. An average in golf is a par. Official on a train or a conductor. Steel component, iron is a ratio. Yes. This must be tic-tac. No. Extended family is your kin. Koi. Tick-tick-boom, is that a thing? Reform, yeah. Sticky drippy substances are goos. Joints exercised by a dancer. Hips, I guess. Kapow? Bam? Paint layers are coats, and we get chomped down on his bit. Warsaw native is a pole. Chess piece shaped like a battlement, a rook. Leader of a meeting or that leader's seat is the chair. Reply to 3 cheers. Hip hip hooray. So the theme is clearly AAB. Without a doubt, surely. Note acknowledging a debt, IOU. Broadband hookup initials, DSL or ISP? Pseudonym, Meryl Streep, it's DSL. Suiting words are there, baby? Doesn't quite fit. Should be there, right? Barber's razor sharpener. It's a strop, right? Big name in moving vans. U-Haul. Old school chic is retro. Yeah, it doesn't look like there. To rile is to make angry. Religious unorthodoxy is heresy. Fixed price is a rate. Yours and mine is ours. Devious scheme is, I guess, sure, a ploy. I was thinking plot, but. Relative of Roger, copy that. Advisory committee? I don't know. Hawaiian, oh, council. C-I-L? S-E-L? Not sure. Hawaiian dance style, hula. Scratches at, not sure. Very much, a lot, a ton. Netflix competitor is Hulu. Elon Musk, must be a lot. Ice house, an igloo. This must be pirate and whistle a tune. Superior and Victoria, those are lakes. Property next to go is boardwalk. They're there now, sure. The Council of the Sea. Nobel Prize, and I had no idea. Olga, I guess. You claw at something if you scratch at it? Yeah, pretty solid time. Let's move on to the mini. What hitting the return key can yield? A new line? I don't know. Form submission? Lightly fry in a pan. Is that saute? I don't really know. Matt Parker. Or Trey Parker? Matt and Trey, right? But I don't know who's who. Long time. Ages? Abbreviation on a birth announcement or a bathroom scale. Pounds. Absolutely furious. Don't know. Brain study informally. Don't know. Line break. Okay. Absolutely furious. I mean, it could be irate. Let me get saute. Neuro is a brain study. Okay. Consumed, eaten. It is tray. Keys are never where you left them. It was eons. Okay. Kind of a tough mini, I think. I didn't know the first 4 acrosses. Anything going on in the spelling bee today? Harmony. I didn't attempt the spelling bee yesterday, but 2 days ago I did, and I didn't get the answer. What was Saturday's? Reveal answers, please. Zirconia. I mean, give me a break. Who's getting that? I didn't do the Wordle on Sunday either, so we're off the streak. It doesn't really matter. There's no shame in that. Mart? Nope. Got an H used already. Motel we can't do because there's no E. Also, there's an A. What? This is impossible. Bampy. I mean, Campy? That's technically possible. Okay. Mulan. Not allowed, of course. Right? Yeah. Magic. Nope. Can't use the C. Would have been a better best than Campy, though, I think. He-Man. Woman. The M can't be right, but at least it gets me some news. So this can't be the answer, but it gets me some good information. Okay, I found the A. Metal. Something like metal, but without the E. Like modal without the O. Would have been a better guess than motel than woman as well, wouldn't it? Okay, well, I'm gonna guess it anyway. I was right, it is something like metal, but not. The hell is... Oh, mural. I see. And the connections. Not a great performance on that Wordle, but we got there with even a word to spare. These are abbreviations for, they're like game show names, right? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Wheel of Fortune, the something that $100,000 Pyramid or something was an old show. Is there another one? Feud, Family Feud. Yeah. Classic game shows. I'm so old. Millionaire is a classic game show now? Oh, no. There's a lot of W words here, I notice. Water, why, way, we, weed, woe, wedge. These are salads, I guess. Is there another one, though? I don't know about a seed salad, a plant salad, or a weed salad. But I think salads is going to be one of the groups. Water salad? Is that a thing? I don't think so. I mean, these are all one-syllable letters, one-syllable words starting with W? V and a vowel sound, okay. Way, why, wee, whoa. I even said it in the wrong order, didn't I? Way, wee, why, whoa. Oh, the rest are golf terms, right? Caesar, Greek. Well, maybe not. Green. Well, because we have a wedge, right? No, wedge and green, those are two golf terms, but green is in the salad group, isn't it? The rest of it isn't really. Like, water exists on the golf course, but do they even call it the water? Or they call it something else, right? Like, they don't call it sand, they call it the bunker. Well, what if it were... No, I mean, I can't find any other golf terms. So, I mean, I think it's these, and I have to figure out what the fourth salad is? Water slide. What's the other group that has 4 of these 5 words in it? Oh, you know what? These are gardening terms, aren't they? Weed, seed, water, plant? So what the hell is a wedge salad? Wedge, so I'm looking this up, BRB. Wedge salad? I don't want recipes like, okay. What is a wedge salad? There we go. It's a cold wedge of iceberg lettuce topped with creamy blue cheese dressing, someone says. I mean, this is someone's recipe, right? But I guess it's a wedge of lettuce that you like. Instead of, getting a bunch of lettuce leaves or whatever and sprinkling them around, you just like get a big old lump of lettuce. Okay, interesting. Anyway, that was the crossword and the other New York Times puzzles for the new year. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.